Hey guys, welcome back. Today we are going to try some rub and buff on some 3D printed things. Let's get to it. Okay guys, here we are at the desktop and we have our 3D printed candle holder. You can see up close some of the layer lines and such, which I think is okay. It's not a big deal to me. Now this was printed white, and you can kind of tell on the inside here, but painted gold. And what we have here is some antique gold rub and buff. So we're going to try to do this, see if we can make this a little bit antique. I didn't know if maybe I have to paint these black and rub the gold on, but we're going to give it a shot and see how it goes. Okay, I've got some paper towels here, and I'm going to just put a little bit on my paper towel. They tell you to wear gloves with this, just you know, for anybody out there that's concerned about that. I don't have any feeling left in my fingers, so I'm just going to wing it. So let's go ahead and try the base first, and let's see how this looks. I'm afraid it's going to just be kind of gold. This is going to shake a little bit, sorry, as I do this. And as everyone says with rub and... oh no, it's turning a little brown there. As everyone says with rub and buff, less is more. So we'll take their word for that. And for those of you that have not used this before, it does kind of smell. It smells a little bit chemically. Let me get that back in focus. You can see, maybe you can't, I can see. Okay, inside where I haven't rubbed it to outside, it is darker. So we're going to continue on and see how it looks. Now the whole reason why I wanted to do this was to kind of make it match a little bit better with my mirror that's up there. That was my thought. Well, I'm not sure how we're going to get inside there. Probably not going to. So we're just going to leave it like that and give it some character. Alright, we're going to let this dry for a little bit, and then we'll get a closer look at it. Okay guys, it does help it to tone down the gold a little bit to match the mirror a little bit better, to get some darker colors in there. The mirror has, I don't know, kind of a gold leaf effect on it. I'm not sure what that is. Yeah, I don't have any history of the mirror. I got it for free, but yeah, I think it looks better. You can see in the very center there, where it was a little more gold, it's a little more antiqued, I'll call it, or bronze maybe. Let's go to the other side where we haven't done anything yet and take a look at that. Yeah, you can see this one's much more uniform, more of a shiny gold, more of the spray paint gold, I'll call it, the color that I spray painted it. So we're gonna go ahead and do this one next, and then put them both up here and see how they look. Okay guys, here's what the rub and buff looks like. It is a gold, kind of brown, it's just basically antique. It's the best way to describe it. So we're going to go ahead and rub this through. One of the things I wanted to find out by doing this experiment too was how it affected this plastic, because you know, with the smell, I'll call it, of the rub and buff, it smells very kind of solvent-y, I'll call it, or like a solvent. So I wanted to see what effect it had, and these are just printed in PLA because they're not really set to do anything but, you know, decoration, and they're not like sitting in the sun, so I don't have to worry about temperature and stuff. But yeah, I wanted to see it, so we'll wait a few hours, check everything together, see what the outcome is on this plastic. But looking at it right away, I can tell you, I think this would be better if these were painted a different color, maybe even like a dark color, and then go rub and buff over it. And I think the rub and buff effect would be much more dramatic. But this I do like. I like the way it mutes the gold a little bit, and it's not so shiny, I'll call it. Hey guys, here we are a few hours later, and there's been no damage or anything to any of the plastic, and it has darkened a slight bit. And here's the other side. You can see the center inside the swirly pieces is still a little bit lighter, where I couldn't quite reach in enough with a rub and buff. But yeah, my conclusion, obviously this would be better with a darker paint. I originally painted it gold, trying to make it match the mirror more, but then I added the rub and buff. But yeah, the rub and buff looks good. I think it's a success. I'm gonna call it a success, and we're gonna go from there. But anyway, rub and buff, no damage, works well on 3D prints. Now, how would you guys done this differently? Leave a comment and let me know. We'll see you next time.